And ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our first episode of our newest segment. Hashtag the call-in hour. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host with the most, Brother B. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And tonight, we decided we're going to bring you guys a new segment. You guys can call in right now and air live on the channel. We starting a new segment, y'all. Apparently, Shop Talk is being compromised. I'm seeing one or two channels out there with the. So we're gonna start a new segment to stay ahead of the pack and stay fresh and stay relevant. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our new segment. It's called the Call-In Hour. Hashtag Call-In Hour. So call in and hear yourself live. The phone number is 305-741-1320. I'm waiting for calls. And in the meantime, while I wait for calls to roll in, tonight's subject is going to be called negative reviews and how to deal with them and my thoughts on them. Again, this is Call-In Hour, episode 1 of 1. Call in. The number is 305-741-1320. We're answering phone calls live tonight. So with that said, tonight's episode is going to be about negative reviews. Do I get them? How do I feel about them? How to rebut them? And how to go about them? Appliance Help. Appliance Help, call us live. Number is 305-741-1320. It's our new segment. It's called Call-In Hour. Hashtag Call-In Hour. We're answering live calls on air. But with that said, I'm on a job. I'm on a job too. It's called YouTube. With that said, we're going to talk about negative reviews, y'all. So, negative reviews. What do I think about them? Uppercase G. And we are live. Y'all know what it is. Negative reviews. Okay, Spider Assembly. Appliance Help is doing... Guys, listen. I love all of y'all, but I'm not going to answer no comments on the screen. If y'all want to talk to me, call my phone. Call it live. We're taking live calls tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking YouTube appliance repair to a whole new level, like I've been doing. All right, let's do this. Negative reviews. How do I feel about them? You're going to get them. That's a fact. Okay? I have been getting mostly 5-star reviews, 4-star reviews, and occasionally I do get a negative review. And what's my take on it? I like negative reviews, especially when they give them to me on Yelp. And here's why. For many a time, I was like a slave to like getting negative reviews. I was scared. The customers would threaten me. And you know what? I tried to have like such a 5-star reputation that like I started doing anything just to avoid a negative review until I got my first negative review. And guess what happened? It allowed me the opportunity to rebut. And I know that you guys are going to get negative reviews. And I know it's just part of the industry. But what I would tell you how to deal with it is embrace it. Accept the loss. Accept what you did wrong. And look on ways on how you can improve and how that cannot happen again. And also, they allow you to rebut. So you can also say something along the lines of like, you know, number one, don't fight with them. Don't say anything hostile, accept apology. You got to be humble. You got to eat crow. You got to do whatever you got to do, but never, go at it with a customer online if they leave you a negative review. Just take it like a man or woman and just deal with it and learn from it. But again, in the rebuttal section is where it's key. I know Google, My Business, they allow you to rebut. I know Yelp allows you to rebut. So if you leave me a negative review, right? Number one, step one is accept responsibility. That's the first thing you got to do is accept responsibility. Start the message with, you're completely right, and I apologize. Followed by ways that you're going to correct the negative review. Say you was a no call, no show, or you arrived late, or whatever, you got into it with the customer. The first thing you got to do is accept your responsibility, be humble, and after you do that, then you got to correct the action internally, and that's by going through your process and figuring out, like, why was I a no call, no show? What could I do to prevent that from happening? And you got to go through like a self check. And then after you do like that self check, then you got to tell the customer how you intend on rectifying the problem. So for example, if I got a negative review, no call, no show, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, like, I apologize, you completely right, but to make an amends for it, we're gonna show up, free service call, or we'll waive the diagnostic fee or something. But you always want to leave like a incentive, or like you want to accept responsibility, you want to offer some sort of a promotion. And the good thing about that is that other customers read that. And if your profile is all 5 stars from top to bottom and you don't got one negative one, that could look kind of suspicious and kind of look fishy. Like, his friends wrote him that, or somebody he knows wrote him that. So like, take negative reviews as a good thing. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it's accurate, because again, it gives you a self reflection of your business. It also tells you like where you lacking, and it allows you to shine to the public, because now you're going to put the rebuttal and you're going to put the course of correction. Like, what did I do wrong? And how can I rectify the problem? And again, don't worry if you ever get a 1 star review. Don't ever panic. It's always good to get 1 or 2 negative reviews, because it gives your profile validity. Again, if it's too perfect, customers are gonna think that it's fake. You had your friends, working on it. But if you what's good, Sagaponics? If you call in, guys. 305-741-1320. Who's going to be caller number 1 of 1? The first caller ever in our newest segment, the call-in hour. Call in. I want to hear you guys' questions. Y'all got questions? Call in. Anyway, back to reviews. So let's talk about ways that we can get good reviews. What's good, Brother Juan? I see you. Make sure you studying your seal system stuff. Let's talk about how we could get some good reviews. Okay. One thing that I like to do is, and I'm not the review king. I could get more. I just got so much going on that I don't really, make it a top priority. But for companies who are starting, you gotta make reviews a top priority, because it adds legitimacy. Customers want to see transparency, and they want to see who they're letting into their house. So you always want to, like, what I do is, if I did a customer and me and them had like a good vibe or good chemistry, what I would do is I would call them like 2 or 3 days later on a job that I know I had no error, no recall, no nothing. Like, it's a home run job. I'm a definitely knock this job out of the park. After a few days, I would call them and say, like, hey, how's everything going? Which is good, because it shows you following up. It shows you care about the customer. And then I would say something along the lines of like, hey, listen, included in my invoice is a link that you can go to submit a review. Would you be so kind as to do that? And it's like 50-50. Sometimes you're going to get them that they're going to give you the review. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're not going to, want to do it. But when they do it, the good reviews, you want to rebut those too. Good reviews, you want to rebut them as well. You want to tell them like, oh, thank you. If I could rate you, I'll give you 5 stars. It was an honor working for you. It was a sincere pleasure. Whatever you got to say. But remember that people is reading this. And like me, I'm a very like casual, like nonchalant kind of guy. Like, I'm not too like tight bound and all that. But John L. Some people aren't worth servicing. John L. Make sure you call. This is live calling, guys. 305-741-1320. Give us a call. We're answering phone calls live. Who's gonna be phone call number one of one? I'm ready. But anyway, once you do the job, call them back 2-3 days later. It shows you care, you following up, and then sell your pitch. Like, hey, can you give me a review if you don't mind? And like I said, it's 50-50. Sometimes they will, sometimes they don't. But what do you stand to lose? Even if they don't leave a review, it still stayed in their mind that, like, man, this dude followed up with me. He cares. Now, I wouldn't do that to every customer, because some customers, even if you show up on time, you do everything they want, you just was a home run, they'll always find some way to complain. Like, oh, it's too much, or oh, it was an old unit. I don't know, whatever weird kink or quirk they have. So I wouldn't ask those kind of people. But if it's like a person that you and them felt like y'all had a good rapport, and like they seem pretty solid, I'd ask them, hey, can I get a review? And these reviews help you. They help you with your algorithm. These reviews help position you in the head of the pack. And I think that reviews are something that it makes customers more comfortable. Because I know me, if I'm gonna go to an Airbnb or I'm gonna go to a hotel, the first thing I'm doing is reading the reviews. And I'm gonna see like certain things. We got our first call, episode 1 of 1. Hopefully it's not a telemarketer. If it is, we're gonna see what's up. Caller, you're live on the call-in hour, TMM Network. Who am I speaking to?
This is uppercase G, Brandon B.
This is uppercase G. Uppercase G, where you calling from?
Calling from Kentucky.
Kentucky's in the building. Hello, Kentucky. How you doing, uppercase G?
Doing well. How are you, bro?
Can you guys hear upper G? Please put it in the comment if you can hear. 1 second, upper G.
Okay.
This is the first episode of this, and thank you for being the first call. Can you guys hear upper G? Yes. Yes, Lamar Station. I better see you in academics. You need to learn refrigerators. Jeffrey Hansen, what's going on? All right, uppercase G, how can I help you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Well, I wanted to call and talk about that refrigeration 101 you got coming up.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Like I said, I'm excited and I'm looking forward to the itinerary. So I wanted to know about what can we expect first day.
That's a wonderful question. First day, we're gonna start with the fundamentals. You gotta learn electricity. You gotta learn basic schematic reading. You gotta learn basic theory, basic like the refrigeration cycle itself. Like how does the box itself work? What are all the components? How do they correlate? Like, what is that compressor doing? How what is that condenser fan doing? What is that thermistor doing? And once you get like the theory aspect of it, hands-on, to then move on to component testing, where we start isolating every single component and teaching you how to check them. And a lot of hands-on, no sealed system, but definitely like refrigerator, ice maker, water valve, whatever you want to, gasket, anything that has to do with the refrigerator. It's just a 101 basic course.
So I got a question for you. When you were learning the refrigeration for the first time, what were your stumbling blocks, if any, and what was the most exciting thing while learning?
My first refrigerator job was a defrost problem, right? And one of my guests, his name was JP. He was on I think episode 12 out of California. He used to deliver dryers on the top of his Toyota Corolla, believe it or not.
Oh, I seen that episode. I seen that.
Yeah, and he had the leg up on me like a few months before I got involved. He started already doing his thing. So he and I was one another's tech support, quote unquote. So my first job was and I'll never forget my first refrigerator. It was a side-by-side with a defrost problem. And I remember he was like, nah, go ahead and we'll change the bimetal. That didn't work. We changed the element. That didn't work. But what was buying us time was that every time we was going there, we was defrosting the unit. So by the time they would call back and say, "Hey, it's starting to warm up," we would go and change something else. But again, that was lack of the true problem was what's called the ADC board, the adaptive defrost control board, and basically that was the original problem. But I was a part changer, and I didn't know how to properly read schematics, and but now definitely as soon as I go into that unit, the first thing I'm doing is before I do anything, I'm opening it up that door, and I got my infrared gun in my hand, and I'm checking temperatures. Is that box on the fresh food side 37 plus or minus 3? Is that freezer compartment plus or minus 3? 0. I'm listening for fans. Lamar Station, 1 second, uppercase G. Lamar Station, phone number 305-741-1320. Call us live. So forgive me, uppercase G. So yeah, like I was saying, after you check your temperatures, which is paramount, don't have the customer open it up and try to explain to you the problem, because what they're doing is they're releasing all the cold air onto the floor. So the first thing you want to do is don't have them open up the doors and explain nothing to you. Open the doors yourself. Have your infrared temperature gun pointed to the back of that evaporator panel. Like I said, 0 plus or minus 3. You want to listen for that evap fan. Do you hear it? If you don't hear it, that don't mean it's bad. Some fridges won't work with the doors open. Push the door switch. If they don't have door switches, most likely they have something called reed switches. Get a magnet and put it like on the top. Well, you're gonna learn this when you come to refrigerator course.
Right. So it's basically like you're a detective, and when you come on the crime scene, you don't want to mess with the crime scene.
Correct. The first thing you want to do is you want to gather your own information, accept everything that they're saying. Oh, it went out 2 weeks, blah blah blah. Like, listen to everything that they're saying, and then after they're done, then get out of that mode. And remember that you're the professional, because if you go with what the customer says, they're going to put you on a wild goose chase. Never do that. Listen to what they say, rely on your theory, rely on your, schematic reading and your component understanding, and you're not going to fail.
Okay, and last question before I get off these lines, because I'm trying to be discreet at work here.
Circuit board medics, unofficial sponsors. Hit the like, subscribe, and share button. As you were saying, uppercase G.
Okay, so last question. This is your first refrigeration, but the second class you're doing?
Correct. The first one was seal system.
Okay. And thus far, what have you learned now taking that role into teaching from your experience doing so?
The lack of knowledge. Sometimes I talk and I gotta remind myself how far I am, and like how that doesn't make sense to people. And in fact, that's why I feel like the need to do this, because I could relate to, like, I speak the language of the common man. I'm not too advanced, like I'm not like so articulate that I lose my audience. I'm like the for dummies version, but still just as technical, just as savvy and sound. And remember, my other professor is gonna be there. Really, he's the one doing most of the work. And you could check him out. You could check him out on episode 12, I believe. Brother Rick.
That's Brother Rick. Yeah, Brother Rick.
Yep. Check that episode out. Yep.
I seen the last clip you put up with him going over some different things to check out for with refrigeration. Very insightful, very knowledgeable. So yeah.
And uppercase G, you're a female, obviously. I've known you now because you called me and wanted to know about the course. But I want to let you know that I'm very proud of you. That, all right, Eureka Station. I can't answer right now. 1 second. Let me finish with this call. I want to let you know that I'm very proud of you, and that the industry is definitely, this is a job that any female could do. This is not a male, and I'm a man, this is not like something like, oh, it's a man's job. Like, this is very woman friendly. The most heaviest component I ever picked up probably was a gear case. I don't know, 20 pounds, a bottle of Freon, 30 pounds. That's about it. I mean, can you pull out a French door, you know? And even then, they got the air slide, you know?
I've seen that air slide. That's a pretty price, but I've seen that air slide.
But
Definitely beneficial.
but worth it. But worth it. I'm currently myself about to make arrangements to purchase one.
Okay, you make a video for us so we can see how get some reviews. Make a quick little review.
No
so we
need.
can see the pros and cons.
No need. I'm gonna have the guy come on here and give the review. You know
That's even better.
You know nothing but the best for you guys. Come on.
Oh, right. Come on. What am I thinking? What am I thinking?
What are you thinking?
My bad.
Uppercase G, I'm gonna see you out here in March, right?
Yep.
Okay.
See you out there in March.
All right. Thank you for calling. Call in. This is our new segment. Call in now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a thumbs up for our first caller ever. Uppercase G, and she's a female. If you have a mother, a sister, or a daughter, hit the likes button for Uppercase G. Thank you, Uppercase G.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
There y'all go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, go ahead. Give it up. Eureka Station. We got another call. Sir, you're live on the air. Who am I speaking to?
Hey, this is Lamar Station. I'm signing up for your refrigeration class, or I'll be headed down there in March. So I'm calling from Kentucky also. I definitely want to get with Uppercase G offline. I'm in the Louisville area.
Louisville, Kentucky. What's going on? Love, peace, and harmony. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing well. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
Hey, so just a couple questions, things I wanted to touch on and get some feedback on. So, number one, I want to go back to, you're talking about the reviews, right?
Yep.
So we've been in this area. We started our business back in May of 19. So we do two unique things. The number one is we do appliance installation and support and repair. On the other side, we do home technology and subcontract for a couple of companies in the area.
Wait. I'm sorry. You do installation and you do warranty for other companies in the area?
Yes, I do appliance installation, warranty work for Finch, which used to be Cross Country, and then Choice, and we just signed up with 210, so we're waiting to get our first job with them, and we do Sears Service Live. But on the other side, we do like for Sam's Club and Geek Squad, we do home theater support for them when they need additional capacity. So like mounting TVs and Ring doorbells and stuff like that. But the point I want to tell you is, as far as the feedback goes, well, one thing I learned about the feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, is that long term, it makes us better. If you take it and you strip off like what really makes sense and what areas that you can improve in to improve your business processes, like those are golden. And I agree 100% with what you're saying. Like at the end of the day, you have to own it. Hey, I'm human. Like you said, I've had one where we had a customer that we were supposed to mount an 82-inch TV, and to be honest with you, we arrived late. We missed the window by an hour.
It happens. It happens.
Right, it happens. So the customer says, hey, it's getting late. We're going to eat dinner. We can't have you guys install it today. I said, well, you know what, sir? I said, it was my fault. I said, what's the earliest time you wake up? He said, 6 a.m. So I said, 6 a.m., sir, we will be there in your basement to mount that 82-inch TV for you. And we did. And, that was the way we kind of overcame the negative feedback, because we wowed them by making the adjustment, So he gave us all good scores except for that one thing. He said, hey, my feedback to you is, if you ever run into this, call a lot earlier so we're not sitting at home all day waiting for you and you not making the window. So, like I said, those are golden nuggets. I don't know. Do you have any comment on that?
Yeah. I want to ask you a question. Do you have an office person answering the phone, a CSR?
I do. So my wife is my office person.
Okay.
She runs the phones for us full time.
Now, brother, I want to get to a level of deep respect, okay? Fundamental respect 101. I want to tell you this, okay? You're in the field. You got your head wrapped around some schematic or some weirdo appliance giving you a hard time. And sometimes the times just go and you're not paying attention. But your CSR, they gotta keep track of the time for you. They're your coach. They're behind, you know, they gotta keep the customer involved. You understand? Like, hey, the tech is running a little behind. Whatever. Because what that do is that alleviates you for when you get there. The customer is not so hostile towards you because you made an attempt to call them and you made an attempt to like keep them in the loop. So that's something like my CSR. It's a little different between you and I because that's your wife, so it's hard. But my CSR is a normal civilian. I don't have that intimacy with them. But I make it very like vocal, like, hey, listen, we gotta monitor the times. And if it's 12:30 and we're on a 12 to a 9 to 1 or 8 to 1 and it's 12:30, we may want to call that customer. So that's what you understand? That's what I would suggest in that case.
Yeah, so I agree 100%. Because what happened was, she was trying to manage it from the office, and I was trying to manage it from the field. So in that specific instance, I called a different customer that night and told them that I was running late instead of the customer who I should have been going to. You know what I mean? So yeah, we had to start working our process to say, hey, you're going to own logistics and delivery from the office. I'm in the field, so you coach me and lead me to where I need to go.
Amen.
I'm not going to try to slow because, like you said, you're so focused, you lose sight of all that. The time just flies by.
Brother Station, I want to show you something. I did a very rudimentary draft of my process flow. Very rudimentary. From the time the order is received, what kind of lead it is, how it gets processed, and everything on here is a flow chart. And everybody on here got a role. My role is I'm the technician. My role is when I get up, I like to know what my route is, what routes I gotta do. But I'm owner too, so it's kind of weird. But still, you gotta delegate. And what I've learned is it's all about to make the dream work, the team gotta work. So like everybody gotta play their part. And as the owner, you can't be both tech and you can't be both admin. It don't work. It's too much. So if everybody's playing their card and we trying to playing their role and we trying to advance this thing forward, somebody got to be monitoring the shot clock. Somebody got to be monitoring fatigue level. You understand? Just like a coach. Everybody has a role. The kicker kicks, the running back runs. Everybody got a role. And if you the tech, stick to the tech and leave the admin stuff to the admin. And another thing too is admin, they always sound better than us. We're talking to the customer, but we got a drill in our hand, or we're banging on something. When the office calls, it's nice, it's mellow, and it kind of soothes the customer. That's my experience. So that would be my 2 cents to you. Talk to the CSR, to tell the CSR, monitor the time and just keep the customer at least advanced. And I think that will cut down on that situation that happened.
Got it. All right. Appreciate that.
Hey, brother, any other questions before I let you go?
Well, I got a second part.
Go ahead.
This is feedback for the family here. So we were talking about reviews earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the strategies that I try to use is while the customer, in order to impact my positive review percentage, because like you said, there should never, in my opinion, I should not have 100 5-star reviews that say I walk on water.
No,
okay,
that looks fake.
Because every process is going to have some flaws in it somewhere. So what I do, for instance, today I had a customer who had a microwave, and she said, "Hey, every time I put something in and I run the microwave, I hear a screeching sound." So I don't know what it is. So I got to the house. Well, come to find out, the rollers under the glass dirty. Okay, so that's something you just clean the rollers, clean it out, and it worked fine. So she asked me, she said, "Well, how much are you going to charge me?" So I said, "Ma'am," I said, "here's the deal." And I explained to her, I said, "I could walk in and say, 75 service charge before I do anything, knowing that I had in my mind what was really going on with the machine. So I said, well, you give me what your heart says is worth to you, and that just changed the whole
dynamic.
The whole dynamic of the situation. And then, we talked a couple minutes. So after that, before I walked out, I said, hey, do you mind if I, send you a link? Because that one came through Home Depot.
That's the same thing I do.
If I send you a link and you give me a good review of
honest
my service and how I can help other people. And man, she was on it. I had like a review in 5 minutes later before I left the parking lot.
Brother Station, let me say my little 2 cents though. Everything I'm with. The only thing I would say is I wouldn't tell them leave me a good review. What I would say is leave me an honest review, because I don't want to say good and make them feel coerced to they obligated to leave me a good review. I just want a review, honest, what you feel like. And again, remember, we looking for feedback on ourselves. We here to hold ourselves accountable. And customer feedback is what gives us the reality check that we can't see. That makes sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
360 review.
Exactly. So you just want an honest review. Hey, he was cool, but his van leaked oil. Damn, that's something I gotta look into now. Oh, he was cool, but I take it the good and the bad. And like I said, don't take the bad personal. It's just there to help you grow. If it's a legit. Because some people will just say stupid stuff and there's no legitimacy to it, no matter how good you were.
Right. All right. So last thing, and this is more of the question.
Go ahead, brother.
So here's my challenge. I need your feedback on it. So with appliances, we're kind of wide on, there's no appliance we won't install, no appliance we won't repair, dishwashers, range hood, doesn't matter. What I'm trying to find out is how do you determine, I'm assuming that you're planning your stuff out a little bit, so how do you determine what that mix is and what makes the most sense from a profitability standpoint? I guess in my mind I'm saying, so should I do X amount of refrigerators because I don't know the higher margin? Should I do more dishwasher repairs or installs? Is there certain things you won't do? You're saying, hey, this isn't worth my time. You want to install a microwave or something like that, or do you do it all? What's your thought process of how that mix should work? What makes sense? Do you touch everything? Do you only focus on certain things? How does that work for you?
Brother, I do zero installation. Honestly, I hate to say it, but if I did do installation, Blue Book got a section on that. They have an installation. I charge Blue Book prices, whatever it say. But the thing about what you saying is warranty. Warranty's kind of weird because they put you in that flat rate tier of we're gonna charge you X amount. That's it, and they're definitely not Blue Book. So I can't tell you on the installation game because I only do repairs, brother. But I tell you what I'll do for you though. I got plenty of contacts and I got a very large network. I'm going to answer that question, but I'm going to have a professional do it so I don't steer you wrong. How's that sound?
All right, that works. That's all I have.
Brother, I can't wait to meet you, man. Be safe out there, all right? How's business? Good?
Oh, man, business is awesome, man.
What's your service call?
What's my service call? What?
Your fee.
Oh, so my fee for my service call, I do $125 an hour.
Oh, Lord have mercy on me. My God. Brother, that's not too shabby.
Yes, sir.
Good for you. All right, brother. Well, we got another call calling, man. Thank you for calling into the show, man. I hope to hear from you again, all right?
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'm going.
Take care, Station.
All right.
Welcome, caller, to episode 1 of 1. Hashtag the calling now. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
You like to service faggots? You like to service faggots? That's what you do for fun? When you get done sucking up your boyfriend, servicing your boyfriend, you can come fucking find me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first troll. Thumbs up for our first troll. Hey, thank you for calling, brother. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we had our first troll. We had Brother Lamar. Brother Lamar, we love you. Uppercase G. Thanks for calling in. Anybody, like I said, phone number is 305-741-1320. Got another call. Let's see what we got. Appliances. All right, so this is the thing about this beauty of live. No faking it, no cut, straight up. So let's look back at what brother Station. Oh man, I think this is the troll again. Oh, let's see what we got. Call in hour. Talk about it.
With a big, well-hung black guy. I just have a fantasy about black guys. I want to have one of them up inside me. I want to taste them and touch it. Use, pound it on. Major fantasy.
Y'all hear this?
For anything.
Y'all hear this? Instead of this brother getting the Eric Kleiner book, learning how defrost theory works, learning how sealed system works, learning how washers work, this brother got the time on his hands to call the show and act goofy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we winning and they not. Daddy didn't hug him enough. Shout out to brother Jeffrey Hansen. That's what's up. Let me read some of these comments here. All right, let's go back. Again, guys, call in. Bruella Garcia. All right, we got another call. Let's see what this is about. Welcome to the call-in hour. This is your host with the most, Brother B. Talk about it.
Hey, I'm fucking recording a podcast, you dick.
Oh shit. All right, guys. This is gonna be unique, but there's some good questions here. Let's read what we got. All right. It says here, that sounds like Brandon speaks Juan A. Brandon speaks tech very well and is great with hands-on. Thank you, brother. Mr. Z and Brandon are great teaching. Thank you, brother. Kicking the chicken. Is there a difference between delivery and install? Remember, I don't do delivery, brother, but I'm going to get somebody on here that does. I live in Kentucky myself, very rural. There's a population of 375,000 people within an hour's drive of my location. There are no quality techs on Google reviews. Is there a future in the industry? Hell yeah. I'm going to answer that question, Jeffrey Hansen. Let's see who this is. New call. Caller, you're calling in live. Episode 1 of 1. Call-in hour. Who am I speaking to?
Hi guys, very hairy around my penis, my balls, chronic masturbator.
Let's entertain this guy. Let's help him out. Brother, how much money you got in your bank account right now? You notice when you start talking that money, they don't want to talk that. They'll call here and talk all the goofy. Ask them how much is in their bank account. Anyway, let's get back to this guy. What it says here? Okay, Kentucky myself. There's a population of 300. There's no quality text on Google reviews. The niche is yours, man. The niche is yours. You got it. All right, got another call. Let's see what we got here. Talk about it.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Welcome to the show. How can we help you?
This is Karen.
Karen from?
Oh, fuck you. You fucking suck. You didn't do shit. You didn't do shit until you found... You were just a fucking PLA fan. And you're like, oh, I could do this. I could do this. I deserve this. I'm just as funny. You steal it all. You fucking steal all your fucking ideas, bro. Fucking stupid. Why don't you stay fucking over there and stop fucking starting shit?
Brother, how much money you got in your bank account? How many service calls did you run today? How many texts you got?
Go ahead, call my wife now. Go ahead and call my wife repeatedly on her...
Brother, let me ask you something. Instead of investing this time in the goofiness, why don't you learn something? It will help you with your money. Real talk. All right, Jeffrey Hansen, call it in. The number is 305-741-1320. What we got? Steve Garrett on the line. Let's see what we got here, Steve. Welcome to the show. How can I help you? Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to the show. How can we help you? Talk about it.
Hello.
Damn, they got so much time to do that. How they got all that time? That's crazy. I'll be trying to get money or learn something. But anyway, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why there's us and that's why there's them. But so back to the thing about what was Jeffrey Hansen saying? He was saying something good about text. 375,000. You can corner that market, brother Jeffrey. All right, let's see what we got here. Why does 11 appliance need R&D? Anybody else have experience with them? I don't know, but call Roxanne Cross. She was a member of the show. She can answer that. I don't know their protocol too good. Elisa Station, message retracted. Secure the bag. Finally, I could go get a hold of the man live. That's what's up. Thank you, brother. Secure the bag. I hope you enjoy the show. Did you ever get the information on Lowe's warranty application? I know I have been pestering you with this. I apologize about that. Brother, I emailed them, but they didn't get back to me. But I'm going to look into that. I got their contact information. I'm going to email them again, and I'll post the link when I do get the Lowe's information so you can give them a call. All right, let's see what else they got. All right. Kicking the chicken. I do the discount thing. I go in, do my diagnosis, give them the fair price to fix it. If they agree to that price, then I do the job. Get it right the first time and feel good about it. That's what's up. Kicking the chicken. Jeffrey Hansen, wow, kicking the sounds like the guy I was dealing with on Facebook yesterday. Nah, that guy's still calling me too. I just want to know how he has so much time. I wish I was free like that. Type in your number. I have a question. Let's see how you do that. It's the number's 305-741-1320. Can't get through. That's because the dude's blowing on my phone. Go ahead. Call me again, brother. Hanson, what we got? All right, let's see what we got here. Welcome to the call-in hour. Talk about it. Oh God, another one. David Frankel. Let's see what we got here. This one. Welcome to Shop Talk. What can we talk about it?
Hey, Gerald. Hey, why is it that you bother us? Why you're too stupid to talk?
Man, how y'all got so much time to do this? Man, I wish I was free like that. Talk about it.
I got a couple things to say about Pop Smoke.
Oh shit. Go ahead, brother. What you got? Talk about it.
All right, bro. So check this out, man. Why do we care anything about this dude Pop Smoke? I mean, what has he done? This guy has put his 2 cents and how he feels and what he believes over a beat, and people buy it and eat it up. What has he done for the community?
That's
Why is he even worth the time of day?
That's a good question, brother. I'll tell you this. It's just to respect life, you know? What if you died? You would want us to RIP for you, so that's what we doing for Pop Smoke. I don't know him.
If I did something for the community, you know what I mean? He has stereotyped the community to the point. I can't just put it on him. This is any rapper. You know, he depending on what you're rapping about, has stereotyped our community to the point where its conceived notion is it's ghetto, it's black, or this or that. It's not the case. It's not the case. They are the devil. They are the brother that betrayed the people trying to do it right here in America.
Brother, you know, those are questions above my pay grade, man. Just, you know, good luck.
I had to get it out.
No, thank you, brother. Thank you for calling in, man. Thank you for calling in. We accept all calls. We accept trolls. We accept appliance repair. Whatever you got, we'll take it, man. Thank you for calling the show.
Yeah, I'm not no troll.
No, I know you're not, brother. I know you're not. I gave you respect as a man. Thank you, brother. I gave you your respect. Call in next week, all right? All right. So anyway, let's go back to the comments here. Damn, I didn't know I would get that many spams. That's serious out here. Let's get another one, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Friday night. Talk about it. What do we got going on? Yes.
Office last night, your fucking mother was riding my big white smoking crack, you motherfucking jigaboo.
How y'all so goofy? Like, wow, that's still a thing. Okay, shout out to the goofy brothers out there. We got another one. Let's see what we got. Appliances, talk about it.
Brother Mate,
Yes, sir. Finally, a legitimate individual. What can I do for you?
this is Jeffrey Hansen.
Jeffrey Hansen, I'm all yours, brother. What we got?
Hell, Billy. What's going on tonight?
Brother, I want to thank you for calling into the show. The floor is yours. I'm all yours. What can I help you with?
I've been following you for a long time.
I'm thankful and I'm grateful.
I haven't even gotten started. I'm halfway through troubleshooting and repairing major appliances. You know, you told me to get that book, and I started reading it, and I've been checking out these online schools and whatnot. And I need somebody to kind of just tell me where to go and how to get started.
Let's back up, brother. What was your first name?
Jeff. Well, Jeffrey.
Let's back up, brother Jeff. Let's do a little bit of you. What's your background?
I've been a boilermaker, union carpenter. I've worked my whole life. I've done electronics somewhat. You know, I used to do all the tank monitoring systems for the fuel tanks for the Swifty gas stations. I don't know if you all ever saw any of those. They were mostly up in Ohio. I serviced about 175 filling stations, so I've done a little bit of everything.
So you got a lot of hands-on, like mechanical aptitude, correct?
Absolutely. Right now I'm a union carpenter, so yes, sir.
And how are you with your electrical understanding?
Pardon me?
Your electrical understanding, how are you with that?
50-50. That's kind of what's been me. Look at the what's it called? Not the ninja, but the
Samurai.
Samurai there. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Taking his first, introductory course.
Listen.
Changed the name on it now, but
Listen, brother, this is what I could tell you. That guy has excellent programs. But
right.
I believe you said, and I don't want to misquote you, I believe you said, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said something about money being an issue? Did I hear that right?
Well, not so much money being an issue. No, that's nothing.
You said something was keeping you back though, and I didn't hear what it was.
Well, just pulling the trigger on the whole thing.
Oh. What is your fear? May I ask? May I inquire? What's your fear?
I don't know. I can't. I just.
Brother, you know what you need? You need confidence.
I don't think it's the fear. It's just finding the time and getting started.
Look, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go on Craigslist, right? I want you to go on Craigslist. You got a buddy with a Ford pickup or a beater pickup or something that you could throw appliances?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, this is what I want you to do, brother. I want you to get a partner of yours and ask him like, hey, if I get some appliances, can you help me pick them up? And this is what I want you to do. I want you to go on Craigslist and I want you to go to the free section, okay? For sale, you click on where it says for sale. And then under that, there's a place that says free. You click on that and they're going to have a slew of free articles. Go through it until you see appliances. Refrigerator, no matter what it is. And then what I want you to do is I want you to take the appliance that you get that's broken or not working, or if it's working, whatever it is, I want you to tear it down to the complete bolts and nuts. Then I want you to put it all back together. Then I want you to break it all down again one more time, and I want you to individualize every single part. I want you to go on Sears Parts Direct and see the value of every single part that you just tore down, and then I want you to sell all of them on eBay. So that not only are you going to get training, hands-on, and confidence, but you're going to get paid for that. How's that deal sound?
That's right there. It sounds wonderful.
Now, another thing. Do you have a reliable vehicle?
Oh yeah. I've got all that. I've got all the tools. I just need a kick in the to get myself going.
Brother, if money is not a kick in the ass, I mean,
Right.
you understand?
Well, I've got a damn good job too, so it's just.
Brother, you could moonlight.
Do I want to get out on my own? I'm here's the deal right here. I'm 43 years old. Do I want to carry on with what I'm doing, or do I want to make this change in my life right now? That's what it boils down to.
Brother, appliance repair is the best change that you can do. Let me explain something. If you want to, if confidence is a thing, why don't you go get some hands-on? Like I said, if you can't afford no program, you can't go to a local vocational school in your area, no matter, like, you can find knowledge. The good thing is that you can self-teach yourself. The only bad thing I have about self-teaching is that you don't know what you don't know. So it's like you're gonna be learning forever until, like, you learn so much that, like, you're at that learning curve. As opposed to, like, if you take a structured course, the instructor knows what you don't know and gonna teach you what you don't know to get you, like, fast forwarded. But that's not our case. Our case with you is this: we got to get you confidence. Like I said, anytime you driving, you see a beater appliance on the side of the road, you're gonna call your friend. We're gonna put that in the back of our pickup. We're gonna take it to the back of our house, and we're gonna rip it up. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna flip it, and we're gonna gain confidence like that. And we're gonna get paid. Okay? And with that, you're gonna gain that confidence. You're gonna gain the and then with all that said, brother, you'll be able to make the jump. Also, you can apply to work with a company. Why don't you work with a company 2-3 years? Get your feet wet, and then you can jump into it yourself if you elect, or maybe you like where you're at. I don't know, but there's options out here, brother, and you're a friend of the channel, so anytime you need me, brother, I'm one email away. Go through any of my old episodes. I always include my email. Reach out to me. I'll personally be a mentor from this point forward. You're one of my people.
That's wonderful, man. I have the money right now. I just either Samurai, and then I've been looking at this Uncle Harry's, and that's my difficulty right there. This guy says he's got this tablet that's going to fix this thing, but I'm smart enough to see that that the electronics is the future of it. I don't want to be just a part changing monkey, is what they call it. Even though lots of time, that's all right, but I want to get the full understanding. So I was all gung ho for Uncle Harry until I started doing some research, and now the Master Samurai Tech course is kind of appealing to me,
Brother, listen, like I said, man, I'm definitely a fan of that guy. He has excellent material, and what I'll say is, do it. Don't think about it. Don't hesitate, because every day that you dwell on it is one day from you achieving your goals. Let me elaborate on that. Like, say I wanted $1 million, but I had to do a certain thing to get that $1 million. But every day I told myself, well, today's not the day. Maybe not. I'm never going to hit the 1 million. Brother, you got to get in it, man. You just got to go out there and do it.
I text you commented here a while back, like right before my father passed away, which will be a year ago.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Apologies.
He's like, boy, if you want to do it, yourself, right here's the business, because the man that did it locally, he's no more himself. He said, right here's your chance to get it, so I just, like I said, I think I'm gonna hit up at least the core class for the Samurai, and I'm gonna do what you said, and I'm gonna jump in the van and go out there and go to work. I got people all the time asking me to come over, just watch YouTube video and fix stuff. So I've already got it going like that. So
let me suggest, in addition to Samurai, There's also, I ran into a good station today. Man, I don't want to misproduce. I'm going to put it in the comment section, but I think it's called Ben's Appliance and Junk. And this guy's thing is his niche, and I respect, he got his own niche, and that's what's up. His niche is he breaks down appliances and flips them. So he gets dead appliances and he sells like the bins, the drawers, the gaskets. This guy will sell the screws if you let him. But he took a LG that was a beater and he made $1,000 on it. You gotta love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And meanwhile, guys are out here trolling. You gotta love it.
I mean, I've already been in touch with Samsung, and as far as, you know, they're wanting my company name and all that. I'm just wasting time.
No, do it, brother. And you, I'm sorry, forgive me.
We're cutting out, I believe.
No, I had cut you off. Forgive me, brother. You were saying something.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've already been in touch with Samsung as far as, you know, maybe even taking one of their schools and all that. I've got all their information. So, I mean, it's just, I got to get off my ass and go get it. So,
Yeah, brother, that's it, man. Make Pops proud, man. And bro, you got me. That's the thing. Anybody that's a fan of this channel has been rocking with me since day one. It's my karmic duty to see you succeed because that's what's gonna help me propel in the future, if that makes sense.
absolutely.
Brother, I'm your partner, man. Just send me an email, man, and I'm here for you, bro. Step by step. I'll get you through this, all right?
I appreciate you.
Definitely. All right, brother. Thank you. All right, we got another call coming in. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I lost the call. Hold on. Somebody was calling and I lost it. Please. Okay. Some people were texting me during, I think Gamer Girl. Can I get on the phone? Yeah, call Gamer Girl. Gamer Girl, give us a call. Brother Lamar Station. Let's see who this is. Welcome to the show. This is Brother B. How can I help you?
Hey, Brandon, it's Trevor. We were talking the other day about that ice maker on the Frigidaire.
Trevor, listen, we're going to talk about that right now. Thank you. I'm glad to show you tech support, but I just have to take a 1 second break, okay? 1 second. Don't hang up, all right? This is live. Hold on 1 second, brother. I'm going to answer your call.
Just take a couple minutes.
Okay, brother, I'm all yours. What we got?
Okay, so I messaged you the other day about that video Rick did on the Frigidaire ice maker and pulling it out, swapping the water bills around, or the wiring around to check
Correct.
The solenoid for the ice maker.
Correct. The three, I believe it's this guy here.
What's that?
I believe it's a three-way, it's a three valve. It's not a dual inlet. It's not a single inlet, but rather a three-way. It's a three valve inlet.
Right.
Okay, what do you got for me?
I told you I had a different way to check that where you didn't have to pull the fridge out.
Talk about it. Share it with us, brother. What do you got?
Okay, so going to the ice maker, you have 4 wires on the mid-south ice maker. You have an L1, a ground, a neutral, and then the L1 output that goes to the water valve to energize it.
Correct.
So really all you need to do is jump from L1 to the L1 output. The trick is with the Frigidaires, they don't often label the wire colors on the schematic. So the trick is figuring out which one's which, right?
Okay.
So if you put one of your meter leads on ground, not on the ground wire, but on like the hinge, you know, some metal, some grounded unpainted metal.
Okay.
Put one of your leads there, Then you go through those 4. Only one of them should register 120 volts to ground, and that would be your L1 in, right?
I like that.
So you've got that wired figured out, right? And I do all this with the ice maker unplugged just because there's more room, the ice maker's out of the way, etc. So now we've got L1 identified. So now we need to figure out ground, neutral, and water valve. Well, ground and neutral are essentially the same thing, right? So between those 2 wires, you will have basically continuity, right? You'll have no resistance.
Correct.
From the water valve, the L1 output to the water valve, you're going to have the resistance of the valve between it and either the ground or the neutral, both of them, right?
Correct. And probably a very low resistance. What, 10, 12 ohms, if that?
I think it's been a little while since I've done one, but I think it's 30-ish maybe.
Very low.
It's low resistance, but it's definitely not just plain old continuity.
Okay.
Right? So as soon as you do that, you've identified which one is your L1 output to the water valve. So all you got to do is jump between those 2. You're doing it for a short enough period of time that you're not going to damage the water valve. I know normally the circuit, the circuit that goes to the solenoid will pass through your heater on your ice maker normally, but it's not like you're running it for an extended period of time, right? You're doing this for 5 seconds tops because you just want to see if water comes through.
Right.
So you can just use a jumper. You can check that water valve without pulling the machine out, because I know around here I don't like pulling fridges out if I don't have to, because people complain.
Amen.
You scratched the floor. You did this, that, and the other.
Yep. I agree with you. And brother, you know what I like about your theory? That because a lot of guys get tricked by this. A lot of guys don't check that fill tube, and a lot of guys don't see that frozen. But what you're saying is, if you take L1 to that water valve and you basically shoot 120 to that water valve, you're gonna see it trickle into that fill cup. So if it does have any ice blocking that, you'll see it right away, and you'll rule out the water valve. You'll rule out a frozen line or anything. So it'll leave you with either you got temperature or your ice maker. Both. I like your style though. I like that.
The other thing about it, too, is that once you get used to it, it is way faster than pulling out a fridge and swapping wires around, right?
Amen.
The thing is, it just takes familiarity.
Brother, where you calling me from?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Man, Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay. How long you been doing appliance repair? You sound like you're a vet.
20 years. My dad was an appliance repairman. My grandfather was an appliance repairman. So, yeah, I've spent the 40 years of my life in appliance repair shops. So.
Brother, when we're done, send me your email. I wanna get you on the show for a shop talk episode.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, it was good. It was good having you on the show. I hope to have you again. And listen, if you want, the next time you run into one of those, take a recording of it. And what I'll do is I'll upload it on the channel and I'll give you all the credit, but you'll show guys how to bypass that without having to pull the fridge out.
Right.
All right, brother.
We'll do that.
Brother, it was good having you on the show, man. Very refreshing. Thank you for calling. Check in again, all right?
Thank you. Yep.
All right, brother. Thank you. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 or 2 calls, and then we're going to call it a night. There's a couple people that wanted to talk to me. It was somebody called Kamer Girl. I had a female. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, dude, let's go back to Michael Campbell. Dude, what's up with the crazy phone calls? Let this brother speak. Oh, we got another phone call. Let's see what we got here. Welcome to the show, the call-in hour. This is your host with the most, Brother B. What we got?
TMM, what's going on, man? This is Brother Chris calling from the Bay Area. Just want to say your show is awesome. I just got home from running 6 service calls. Here with my son playing catch and still some parts. You can do it all.
Whoa, Brother Chris from the Bay Area. Number 1, thank you for being part of the show. Number 2, shout out to the Bay Area. And number 3, shout out to you being a kick-ass dad and spending time with your son. I respect you, brother. Welcome to the show. What can I do for you, my friend?
I just wanted to call and and just basically just give up all the positive that you give us out here, just to get things to make it happen. I just want to give back to the show and just say, you know, that we out here and we support you and we're listening and we need more shows.
Brother, brother, how old are you?
I just turned 30. I'm on the good side. I've been running service calls with my pops growing up. Unfortunately, I had to move out 100 miles out of the Bay. You know, the whole family situation, but I'm trying to get going out here in Sacramento. I heard your podcast, your show with Roxanne. I got in contact with her. I'm taking calls from her, all word of mouth. Just, you know, trying to make it happen.
And I'm sure.
That, you know, I can't say who I work for 9 to 5, but just know I'm taking calls in between also. I'm getting it off the ground, out the mud. And,
brother, amen.
I appreciate you and everything you do for us little folks out here and for the 5-7 trucks as well. It's all up, baby.
Brother, don't go. Hang on, brother. I need to inquire. I'm gonna ask you 1 or 2 more, then I'm gonna let you go hang out with little man. Brother, I want to revisit something you said, and I had another caller 2 seconds ago. He was a little hesitant on jumping out there fully, but brother, I told him to moonlight, and it sounds to me like that's what you're doing. And to define the word moonlight is that you got a 9 to 5, but you also doing appliance repair on the side.
Yes, sir.
And how's that going for you?
Oh, it's going great. It's an extra 500 to 1,000.
Damn.
You know, but what people gotta understand is you're not gonna just get ahead in life with just one job, or just, you know, you're gonna have to. There's gonna be a lot of long nights. You know, there's gonna be times where you can't sleep, but you know, you just gotta just go through it. You gotta your paperwork. It's a must. When you're working crazy hours, if your paperwork is a mess, the very next day is gonna be a mess. What I like to do is, no matter how late it is, I'll sit down and I go through invoices. And I got my old lady here that helps me with price research and also answering calls. You know, we got a phone that we use as well. So communication, you know. But it's gonna be 16 hours to get started. You know, it just is what it is.
Do you got all your tools?
Say that again?
Do you got all your tools?
I got everything. I do seal systems. I'm EPA certified.
Damn.
I do seal systems. I got guys that call me. You know, they don't want to lose a customer, but they'll have me do all the labor. You know, they invest in the parts. I mean, I charge a labor charge. But excuse me, that's my son.
Nah. We love the kids, man. Tell them we said hello on behalf of the show. We say hello to your family, man.
I appreciate that.
Love, peace, and harmony.
I appreciate that. Hey, boss, I'm about to let you go.
Go ahead, brother. Thank you for calling, man. Hey, thank you for being part of the show. Take care.
All right,
man. There y'all have it, ladies and gentlemen. Moonlighting. Y'all gotta get into moonlighting. All right, let's see what we got here. Back to the reading the comments. Guys, it's 1 hour and 8 minutes. Being that tonight is our first episode, I'm going to stick around for another 20 minutes, then we're going to call it a night. So if you're going to call now. I'm answering all calls. The number is 305-741-1320. All right, let's see what we got. Man, it's so much. Kicking the chicken. I do the discount thing. I go in, do my diagnosis. Sorry, we got another call. Let's see what we got. Welcome to the show, TMM Shop Talk. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on, Brother B?
What's going on, brother? Who am I speaking to?
My name's Johnny.
Johnny, thank you for being part of the show. What city you calling me from?
Oakland, California.
Oakland, California. Okay, welcome to the show, brother, and shout out to Oakland, California. What can I help you with?
Yeah, so I had a question. You know how those LG and Samsung refrigerators, you know how the compressors be going, the linear ones?
Yes, sir.
How they be going out all the time?
Yes, sir.
Someone told me that those compressors have like a 10-year warranty on them, and so you just gotta call LG and they'll send you one, right? Do you do that, or do you charge the customer that, or how do you, or have you heard about that?
All right. Excellent question. Excellent brother. So let's back up a little bit. As far as warranty, the first place that we gotta first verify. We always want the customer's interest at hand, like the best interest for the customer, because that could be your mom, that could be my mom. So we always want to help the customer, but we want to make a profit. So this is what I would do. The first thing is go to the user manual, because on the last page or the first page, they normally lay out the terms and condition to the warranty of that appliance. Now, there are some companies that will give you like 1 year all paid for, 5 years sealed system, 10 years sealed system, but they don't cover the warranty. So it gets tricky with the whole it gets tricky with the whole warranty thing. So always refer to the user manual to that particular item, because in the user manual it will lay out the warranty. So that's answer number 1 to your question. Answer number 2 to your question. When I run into those LGs, I charge just my labor, and I go a step and above. I tell them, call LG. They're gonna pay for the part if it's within warranty, that is. And then LG or whoever will send me the part to my house, and then I will take the part to the customer's house. I will put in the part. The part is free of charge, but my labor, that's all that they will be responsible for. Did that answer your question?
The homeowner, right? But what
Correct.
About, I mean, does your labor include like the filter dryer, valves, you know?
Normally when... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, was that what you were saying also? Like, let's just say the company, compressor is under warranty. You say, I just charge my labor to put it in. Does that include like the freon, the filter dryer, access valve, and all that? Or they send that out too?
Brother, you got to take your materials first. Number 1, you're going to need your soldering rods. 5% for that copper to copper. I like 45 for the copper to the similar metals. You got to include that filter drop. You got to include the freon. Freon is not free. You got to include all of that and put that into one number. But then you got to put your labor in another box. And then what you want to do is you want to combine those two to give the overall labor, so that when you give them that one number, you're only charging them labor, but you've already factored in all the tools and materials, and the compressor filter dry is being provided for by the manufacturer, because they're still under warranty. You're only getting paid for your labor. But the good thing is that you set the price. So factor in, all the tools and materials that you need.
All right. So just look at the user manual first before.
Correct. You could download that too on Sears Parts Direct. You put in the model number in the search bar, and like in the drop box, it'll say like view user manual. You can download it.
Oh, okay. All right, sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm listening to your show right now. I'm actually in the call right now.
What are you working on? What are you working on? We offer tech support too. Call us for your tech support questions. 305-741-1320. What are you working on?
I'm actually I do HVAC and appliance, so I'm in the admin now changing an igniter.
I'm proud of you, brother. I'm sure you making $1 right now. In Oakland, it's 7:30, right?
Yep, 7:30.
Yeah, you getting paid right now, brother. Hey, let me ask you a question. For the brothers that do HVAC and they switching over to appliance repair, is it crazy or is it pretty seamless?
Well, that's what I actually wanted to tell you too. Like, if you ever thought about that, because I actually started doing appliances first, and then we kind of blended into HVAC. So it's not bad. Mostly what I do is just mostly repair. Installations is when it gets a little crazy. So
you know what the problem with me and HVAC is? That you need that contractor's license. Unlike appliance repair, that like you can go and just apply for your license at your local city hall, town hall, whatever district, and get your insurance, and there you go, you up and running.
Yeah,
HVAC, like you gotta study like books like thick, like they look like the Bible, and you gotta study like 4 or 5 of them in order to get that HVAC contractor's license. And then
That's right.
and then the thing is like you do like a flood, like a drain flush or a capacitor contactor, or you do stuff like that. The money's kind of like the same as like what we get paid for like doing a heater element on a dryer or a dishwasher. Like I don't see HVAC guys get paid, man, because when they do installs, that's where they really see their money. But then I could fire back with like when I do a Sub Zero or Mila or something like that, that's big too. So the fact that you know them both, you're untouchable at this point. I'd hone in on my appliance repair skills, and brother, you're set for life, man.
Yeah. Thanks.
Brother, thank you for calling the show. I hope to hear from you again, okay?
All right, man. Yeah, and I wanted to really like I've been listening to all those calls, man. Don't let them discourage you, man. You're doing good.
Brother, I forgot about them yahoos. You know what's pathetic is that like we out here making money, we doing good for our families, like we trying to like move forward, but there's still people stuck on goofy mode, and it's like I feel sorry for those people, to be honest, man, because it's like they never gonna get forward, man. It's like it's a better way than to just be a troll. Like trolling is whack, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'll let you get to it. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for calling in the show. Appreciate it. Love, peace, harmony. There y'all go, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 1 of 1. YouTube's premiere. Often imitated, never duplicated. Imitated, never duplicated. The calling hour. The number is 305-741-1320. We're answering calls. I'm going to take one more call. It's 1 hour and 16 minutes. We're going to extend it to 1 hour and 30. So if I don't hear no calls, I'm just going to answer questions on the screen here. All right, let's see what we got. Back to kicking the chicken. Okay. Then I would offer a discount of 10% for an honest review. That's good. I do that too. I tell them like, hey, listen, if you leave a review, I'll take something off. And you could be honest, good, bad, whatever, because it's for our feedback and for us to grow. And I always got good feedback. And taking 10% off, helping you in the long run. You're planting seeds for your future and your kids. So that takes care of that. Let's see what other questions we have. All right. Man, there was a lot of questions. Okay. Trevor Andrews. Sounds like the guy I was dealing with on Facebook yesterday. Thank you, Trevor Andrews, for checking in. Uppercase G. Lamar Station. Uppercase G and Jeffrey Hansen. Let's connect. Uppercase G and Jeffrey Hansen, please reach out to brother Lamar Station. All right. Magic 7800. Type in your number. I have a question. Brother, I can't type in. I'm using my phone. The number is 305-741-1320. Reach out. Okay. Secure the bag. Do you have or ever done commercial? Yes. I was thinking of taking some HVAC classes in order to do commercial fridges. What are your thoughts? I took an HVAC class. I have a degree in HVAC. In fact, I'm going to get my teacher on here, Mr. Smith, from the San Diego Continuing Education Department. I took a HVAC course. And what you're going to learn is just basic refrigeration. But the thing about basic refrigeration is that it's applicable to many things. You could do appliances, you could do residential, you could do commercial, you could do RV. I get calls like, hey, I got an RV, you fix my AC. There's those meat delivery trucks, they have ACs in them. So marine AC. So you learn like AC as like a whole. But when you graduate, it's up to you. Like, okay, I know refrigeration theory and the cycle. What application am I gonna go with? And then you find your thing. Like if you're gonna do residential installation or residential or commercial installation, like whatever you choose, you have like the basic knowledge, and it's up to you to expand. I hope that answers your question, brother. Okay, secure the bag. Okay, Jeffrey Hansen. I wish these fools would shut up so I can get through. Thank you for calling, Jeffrey Hansen. Appreciate that, bro. Love, peace, harmony. Lamar Station. Hanson, text your number. Maybe he can call you. I already spoke to him, brother. Thank you, Lamar Station, for being informative and being part of the channel. Michael Campbell. Dude, what's up with the crazy phone calls with this person? Bro, I don't know what's up with that weirdo. Lamar Station. Great community for appliance repairs, folks. Thank you, Lamar. Lamar's Kentucky. Shout out to Kentucky. Secure the bag. He could try to get a full-time job with Sears. They start at $18 an hour where I live. Ladies and gentlemen, what's $18 an hour? Not that I advocate working for somebody, but that's still better than nothing. 18 times 40, $720. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And they probably give you benefits and everything. Okay, let's see what else we got. Gamer girl, I'm waiting for you to call. What's up? Okay. Aaron M. I own an appliance store and wish I had a service tech. No one wants to do it. QQ. Love this channel. Keep up the great work. Brother Aaron M. If you need a technician, put what city you're in. I'm sure that there's somebody in your city watching this channel. Aaron, what's QQ? Secure the bag. Carmack. Hi, guys. What's up, brother Carmack? I do repairs in my apartment. That's how we all started. Michael Campbell. Should I start with third-party comps to get my feet wet in the appliance repair? I used to work maintenance at an apartment complex a few years ago, and I learned to repair fridges, stoves, dishwashers, etc. Okay, let's think about that, brother Michael Campbell. Should I start with third party? Well, that depends what's your end view. Do you want to do this full time? Do you want to grow? Do you want to get technicians? Do you want to work for somebody? Do you want it's hard to answer that. As far as getting started with third party warranties and stuff, they're okay. It's like McDonald's, it's like fast food. It'll fill you up, but it's not like fulfilling, not like a mom home cooked meal. That's what I would call my CODs, like a mom home cooked meal. And like third party warranties is like fast food. Because number one, they're only going to charge you like 100, 125 plus parts and everything. As opposed to that COD, it's a lot more profitable if you're using the Blue Book. So to get your feet wet, to answer your question, yeah, if they calling you, yeah, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? I would do that. And then give your card to all of your third-party warranty companies so that they're friends, and when they get out of warranty, they could call you. Use that warranty to propel your business. All right? I hope that answers your question, brother. Thank you for watching the channel. Love, peace, and harmony. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Diesel 326. In other words, just say it's X amount to install a compressor. Nah, it's a fixed number. We just not saying it online, You don't know who's watching this. But it's a fixed number. You know what I'm saying? Use your Blue Book. Prefer the Blue Book. Go back to the Blue Book. Shout out to brother Dean Landis. He's going to be on the show. All right. Okay. Michael Campbell, full time. Brother, full time. Do it. You're going to make more even with third party warranties than whatever, respectfully, in the name of love, peace, and harmony. Whatever you're doing, you still going to make money because you do 3-4 warranties. That's 300-400 a day. Times 5, times 6. You do the math, brother. It's a good industry. Get into it. Okay, next question. Brother Logan, service tech here. Shout out from New Zealand. Oh shit, we got an international brother. Brother Logan, thank you for being part of the community, man. And shout out to New Zealand, man. Shout out to Israel Asanya. I'm rooting for you, bro. All right, secure the bag. I asked the HVAC question because I want to be able to do commercial ice makers and freezers just to add more value. Amen. I can't tell you the amount of times I get commercial ice maker or commercial freeze, all type of those questions. I only do commercial refrigeration. I don't know how to deal with ice makers or any of that. I won't lie to you. But Brother Rick, he got a course at the local vocational school where he teach that he's gonna get into that. So what I'm gonna do is try to extract him on the side from that, and we're gonna launch a program here where we teach commercial as well. So we're gonna have that in the bag for y'all. All right, y'all. It's 1 hour and 25 minutes. I hope I gave y'all plenty of content today. I want one more phone call before I end the night. So it's please call 305-741-1320. Call just to, even if you a troll, call. We take all calls here. We love everybody. Secure the bag. Thank you. Love, peace, and harmony, brother. You know the vibes. I'm here for you. Okay, you can find Hazusaki and Manitowoc classes for ice machines. Okay, Diesel. That's what's up. Diesel, if you do this full time and you have a lot of experience, please email me. We could talk offline. I have some questions about that, and maybe you and I can get together on something. All right, y'all. So basically, let's recap originally what this night was about. This is our new segment. It's gonna be called the call-in hour. Hashtag the call-in hour. Again, y'all could reach out to me and talk to me directly now, you know. And I appreciate all the brothers that called tonight. Thank you for brother Lamar Station and his family. Shout out to him. The one brother that called, I forget his name now, that he was, I'm gonna give him his respect. What's his name? Jeffrey Hansen. Shout out to brother Jeffrey Hansen. Get out there, brother. Do it, man. Like I said, you know, find beaters and beat them up in your garage, man, and or outside, whatever. And email me, man. I'm here to help you, brother. You called the channel, so I'm not gonna forget that. I'm on your side. All right, let's see what else we got. Want to shout out brother Michael Campbell. Want to shout out Secure the Bag. Want to shout out Kicking the Chicken. Want to shout out Code. That's a hard one. Want to shout out Juan A, Kelvin Roberts, definitely John L, Sagaponics, Appliance Help, and Uppercase G. Thank you guys for being Gamer Girl. You never called. I waited for you. I was just going through all the names here, and I want to thank y'all for you know, calling, and thank y'all for being part of this journey. Look forward to this on Fridays now. You know, this is the new segment, and I want some feedback. How do you guys like our new segments featuring brother David Oliva for business talk? I hope you guys like that segment. In regards to evaluating your small business and growing it, give a thumbs up for brother David. And also, I hope you guys didn't like brother Rick and our tech talk. Look forward to that continually to come. And then there's some weirdo guy, I don't know who he is, but he has a beard, and he runs an operation called Shop Talk, where he runs YouTube's premier Off the Clock appliance repair talk for off the clock appliance repair techs. You can check him out on Shop Talk. And then there's me. We do hashtag calling hour. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The channel got 4 segments. I hope you enjoy all the anchors here. We're looking for one more. If you do commercial, brother Sid Wright. Brother Sid Wright, give us a call, brother Sid Wright. The number is 305-741-1320. You was at ASCI, brother Sid Wright. Love, peace, and harmony. But anyway, I'm looking for one more partner in regards to the commercial. So if you do commercial, please reach out to me. My email is tmm.appliancerepair@gmail.com. We're looking to grow the channel, offer you guys exclusive content, offer you guys brand new and original content. And we appreciate you for being part of the show. We got about a minute left before we call it a wrap. So any final questions, any final calls, now's your time. Forever hold your peace. We'll see you next Friday. Let's see what we got. Got a call coming in. Let's see what we got. Talk about it. Welcome to Call-In Hour. How can I help you? This is Brother B.
Ask me anything you like. This is a suicide hotline. Are you gonna jump, or are you just gonna fucking just jump into the freeway? What are you gonna do, nigga boy? Find about 5 stories. Just jump over the balcony. It'll splat like a dark
Dark splotch on the sidewalk. They'll come and sweep you up like the nearer you are.
Please look at Circuit Board Medics. They offer circuit board repair. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there y'all have it, man. I'm your host with the most. Look forward to our next episode of Shop Talk. We got some premiere. We'll call it next time, bro. Off doing work tonight. Shout out to Brother Sid. I met him at ASTI. Wonderful person, him and his family. Shout out to everybody tonight that was part of the thing. I'm honored. I'm humbled to have y'all here. Again, I'm your host with the most, Brother B. You could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. I love appliance repair, and I love YouTube, and I love the community. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Until then, I'm your host with the most. Signing out.